morning, and thanks for joining us on Seiyu Academy's NEWS663. I'm your host, Urahara Tamako, coming to you live from Studio B here on the Fabergé channel. The Seiyu Bug Enthusiasts Club has put out a challenge to any aspiring bug hunters. In addition to a grand hunt for a particularly large and rare beetle, they also have their eyes on any kind of beetle students can bring them and are offering a reward. If you're interested, don't pass up this chance. It'll bug you if you don't. Some classes have been announcing that for their creative hour, students will be doing a show and tell with the theme of your creative talents. Whether it be singing, dancing, writing, drawing, some cool hand trick you could do, or even just being able to toss a yo-yo, be sure to come up with something for the theme. One of the local convenience store owners, Take-san, has been spotted parading on and off of campus lately, making a big fuss that students have been ruining her business. She keeps demanding to see the principal, but some students have attempted to talk to her or coax her away before she gets there. Most say she's way too riled up for the size of her complaints. Maybe something's amiss. Upperclassmen as of late have been putting their underclassmen through the ringer. Using their influence, they continue asking favors of their younger cohorts, but it seems more like they're just dumping their chores on them. I wonder what could be done to combat this. The health teacher is offering some extra credit for anyone looking to become parents for a weekend. They'll be given a robot infant which behaves similarly to the real thing. There's a catch though, as it's programmed to record any case of it being ignored or mistreated. Are you up to the challenge? The local animal shelter is having an adoption event and is also looking for volunteers. It's a great opportunity to get in some service hours and maybe meet some other animal lovers or even take home a new friend. Fabergé is looking for contestants for a brand new game show! The prize is an incredible 500,000 yen for the lucky duo who has the best time on the outrageous obstacle course. The show advertises that it can bring people together through adversity, but will it actually tear them apart? Premiering exclusively on Channel 3. Sightings of a flashy young man have been spotted in downtown Otonoki, who has been scouting some girls on the street to model for his talent agency, promising easy cash for some photographs. Do not trust him! Sources say that his agency is very shady and possibly dealing in illegal business. If you're looking for a modeling deal, try your local Fabergé branch. In other news, last month's Culture Festival was a big hit. Big attendance was pulled for each year's presentation. The first year's with a stage play, the second year's with an arcade lounge, and the third year's with an Edwardian cafe. West Oto put on a good show too, sources say. Their first year's did a butler-maid cafe, the second year's with a very creepy haunted house, and the third year's with a manga lounge. Overall, the public preferred neither over the other. It was a firm tie this year. There were a lot of scuffles between students from the two schools though, most of which were pinned on Seiyu. One case was a West Oto student found limping off of our campus after visiting the festivities, too shaken to even speak. Another case was a student at West Oto who had been beaten senseless after the festival was over, allegedly by a Seiyu student that was previously a West Oto student. On the other hand, there were reports of one of our own who had attended West Oto's haunted house that had been jumped and assaulted by a number of the actors in a way that was not a part of their presentation. While our two schools have always had a steep rivalry, such drastic events as this haven't happened for many years. While some still blame the recent reavailability of the OR line to students, others are blaming it on things like competitive stress, students being overworked, lack of emotional education in schools, or even classism. Despite this, there was also a large disturbance between some Seiyu students themselves after the festival's conclusion. While none of our sources are quite sure what specifically went down, the aftermath resulted in a furious Twitter war which led to the severe bullying and outcasting of two students. Teachers have been left unsure of how to interfere, as many of those involved have been somewhat scarce in their attendance as of late. Similar events also occurred around a charity baseball game at West Oto a few weeks afterward. One of the players was rescued by another after being pummeled by, again, allegedly Seiyu students. There was a case, however, where one of our own had actually helped out one of their players, so it's impossible to categorize all students from one school or the other to a typecast regarding this issue. Not to mention, there were also cases from the game, in addition to sometime after, of West Oto students cornering or going after Seiyu students as well. It seems like that was the climax of this conflict at least, as there have been no more incidents in the months since. Here's to hoping it stays that way. Faction news. Kirishiki Notsuka welcomes Rachel Mago into the Guardians as the Eight of Diamonds, and Sasaki Hana welcomes Osamu Takahiro as the King of Swords to Fabergé. Onago welcomes to the Roost Nanjo Demi as the Necromancer, who should have been included in our last broadcast, as well as Iwasaki Soichiro as the Iron Knight. Over this past month, too, was put on an event by the dance club for students looking to learn ballroom styles. They were offered private lessons as well as public group ones, both of which received lots of attention from students. Those that attended then afterward even got to put their skills to use by dancing with each other. I bet that was a lot of fun. Weather-wise, November's now getting ready to roll in as October finishes up, and there's an unfriendly chill that states loud and clear that winter is on its way. It seems like it'll be a cold one. We might even get early snow. That's all for the news. I have been Urahara Tamako, and this has been NEWS663. Thanks for watching, and until next time, have an excellent day.